Hello, hello, hey, hello, hello, hey, my love. It's the Forever Flowy, the Forever Glowy, Water Empress Marie, and we are here today to see what's going on with your divine masculine and how he's feeling about his divine feminine. Please take a second to like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you would like to get in touch with me for your own personal reading, if you want to view your free birth chart, I will have all of that information in the description below. I want to say, first of all, thank you so much for the new subscriptions, the love, the support, the emails. I really do appreciate that, the comments, and the likes. All right. I love you guys. And when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I will be looking into doing giveaways and free readings and things of that matter. So let's get this channel to 1,000 guys. 1,000 subscribers. I'm claiming it. All right. We're growing a little bit more every day. Our flowy glowy crew is getting a little stronger every day, and I do appreciate you guys coming out and supporting this channel. All right. So, divine masculine. All right, so I had a dream last night. Okay, somebody's divine masculine came to me in a dream last night. Okay, so that's why I have my dream book here. This is my first dream book I ever bought. I had just turned 18, and when I turned 18, I started having repetitive dreams. Okay, and then when I started looking into those repetitive dreams, I found out that they were dreams about my past life. Okay, so anywho, I had bought this book. Okay, I had just turned 18. I had just got my first real job, and I went to the bookstore with my mom and my aunt Gloria. Okay, and as soon as I walked into this store, this book was sitting right there waiting for me to come pick it up. And I had just was like so bothered about these dreams that I was having. Okay, and I bought this book, and I had it ever since I was 16. Okay, I am 33 now. So I had just bought this book when I was 16, and it's helped me so much, right? So I wanted to share that with you guys. I want to share my book with you guys. Okay, so I had a dream. Somebody divine masculine came to me in a dream. He was sick, as in like sick to the stomach. And I immediately was trying to help him, okay? And so I was rubbing his back. I'm like, "What's wrong? Are you okay? Are you alright? You good?" And all of a sudden, he started spitting up, and I jumped back, and I was like, "Ugh, what is that?" And when I looked again, I noticed that he was spitting up. He was spitting up amethyst. Okay, so somebody's divine masculine was spitting up amethyst. Okay, so we're gonna see what amethyst means in my dream book. Okay, this book is by Philip and Douglas Klukas. Okay, and I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I'm not butchering their last name. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. All right, so it says the beauty of the earth is encapsulated in the gems it produces. As such, these jewels are regarded as high priced treasures. Dreaming of finding any precious stone is a positive sign. Like fairy tales, we may sometimes envision treasure being guided by dragons. Guarded, I'm sorry, being guarded by dragons and other mystical beasts. This symbolism is conjured up by the subconscious mind to illustrate not merely the importance we place upon such riches, but also the subliminal feelings that treasures should be earned by hard graft, rather than simply taken when stumbled upon. However, rarely do riches and dreams signify material wealth. More often, they denote physical and spiritual quests and attainments. Okay, so now we're gonna go and see what was happening with the amethyst. Okay, so amethyst, topaz, and lapis lazuli all warn the dreamer to beware the dangers of intoxication, unchecked desire, and pride, respectively. Okay, so some of you divine masculines here, okay, they need to be beware of dangers of intoxication. Okay, so some of you divine masculines could be drinking a lot. They could be like, you know, overindulgent in toxic behaviors. Okay, and this is a warning for the divine masculines here to be aware of the dangers of intoxications. Okay, and they also have some unchecked desires that they need to work on, and a pride respectively. So some of your divine masculines are still stuck in their pride and ego. Okay, they have an unchecked desires. Okay, and they're still indulging in toxic behaviors. Okay, so yes. All right, so I hope that helps someone. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with the divine masculine. See what he's feeling about the divine feminine this week. Okay, my readings are timeless, by the way. All right, so whenever you are guided and called to watch this video, this message is for you. All right, divine masculine, Holy Spirit, ears and guides, please allow me to tap into the divine masculine energy so that we may get information for information purposes only. All right, Holy Spirit, ears and guides. Healing messages. What's going on with the divine masculine? How's he feeling about the divine feminine? Okay, so we got courtship right at the bottom of the deck. Okay, how's he feeling about the divine feminine? So we have mature woman. How's he feeling about the divine feminine? Holy Spirit, guys. Privileged lady. Okay, and that just slid all over the place. Give me one. Oh, I'm gonna take this. So give me 1 second. This came out the main female. So as we see here right away, your divine masculine has like 3 ladies in their life. Okay, they have a mature woman, which could be their mom, a privileged lady, and then we have the main female. Okay, and then we have coffin. All right, so some cycles here could be closing out when it comes to one or all these females. Okay, and it could be any kind of cycle. All right, so let's see. How does divine masculine feels about the divine feminine? So right away, I heard your divine masculine. He feels like you are everything to him, or you can be. Ooh, I just heard Whitney Houston, "I'm every woman." Okay, so your divine masculine feels like you're every woman. You're worthy to be the main female. You're worthy to be the privileged lady in his life, and you're very mature. Okay. And he feels like with that coffin here that there's something could be over. Okay, so your divine masculine feels like you being every woman to him can be over. Okay, because the divine feminine read that I did for Friday, like Feminine Friday, somebody's divine feminine was fed up, like she was putting the nail in the coffin. Okay, so he's probably feeling that. So let's see. Mature woman. How does he feel about divine feminine? Wife. Okay. So he feels like you're mature enough to be wifey material. Okay. Divine masculine. How does he feel about divine feminine? Cheerfulness. So he wants a reconciliation with you, divine feminine. Okay. He sees you as a privileged lady. A privileged lady is somebody that you definitely want to keep around, right? She's very privileged. With that 3, she's very creative. She's very grounded, right? She knows what she wants and she goes for it. Main female. How does divine masculine feels about his divine feminine? Main female. And conversation. So he wants to have a conversation with you, and it's probably to make you his main female, or he could be having conversations about someone, about making you his main female. Let's move this up a bit. Then we have prison here. So your divine masculine is all in his head right now. He could be in a mental prison. He could feel like he's in prison. Okay. Let's see one of the urban decks. Thanks for answering, guys. How does divine masculine feel about the divine feminine? Divine divine masculine. How do you feel about the divine feminine with this mature woman? Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups and the Prince of Disc, or the King of Pentacles to me. Okay, so one has become ground stable. Okay, this person is on Wall Street, so your divine masculine may be, working on his money. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Doesn't have to be. Okay, investing in some type of options, or your divine masculine at this particular moment is confused here about if he wants to invest in you or not. Okay, so some of you divine masculines could be confused here. And also remember, I said your divine masculine was spitting up amethyst. Okay, so your divine masculine here needs to purge. Your divine masculine needs to work on purging some intoxicating behaviors, rather it's drinking, rather it's sexual behaviors, or whatever the toxic behavior that he's indulging in. He needs to purge that. Okay, in order to become stable in your life. Let's see, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. How does divine masculine feels about the divine feminine, privileged lady? So right now he's looking at you as a privileged lady because that's the heart of the spread. Okay. Okay. The Queen of Cups, the therapist. So your divine masculine here, he could be wanting to talk to you. He wants you to listen or hear him out. Your divine masculine feels like you're very a privileged lady. He has a good time with you. It's cheerfulness energy with you. Okay, or he's thinking about the times where you guys had good times together. You could be dealing with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Does not have to be. But this is somebody who's very intuitive, somebody very compassionate, somebody that hears what you're saying and listens and analyzes. See how she's writing down everything this person has to say? Okay? And your divine masculine knows that about you. That's why he views you as that privileged lady. Like he doesn't mind coming to you and discussing things with you. Okay? I guess as the divine feminine, we have that imprinted and coded within us. When our divine masculine wants to come to us and purge some things to us, we listen. Okay, we show compassion to them. Okay, let's see. And we do have conversation and therapists here. Okay, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. How does the divine masculine feel about the divine feminine? Divine masculine. How does he feel about the divine feminine? His main female and conversation, please. Your divine masculine may need to go see a therapist for some of these intoxicating behaviors. Okay. Then we have the Three of Wands. Okay, so it could definitely be some third party energy here. We do have three females. All right, but I feel here your divine masculine is looking to. He sees you as somebody with great virtue, right? I heard patience is a virtue. So your divine masculine here, even though your divine masculine hurt you or maybe invested in other options here, your divine masculine views you as somebody worthy to wait for. Okay, so however long it takes for you to get over this third party situation here, he's willing to wait because he knows patience is a virtue when it comes to you. He definitely want to have a conversation with you about becoming his main female. He may even want to have a conversation with you about discussing the twin flame journey, I heard. Okay. And there he goes, divine masculine, the emperor. So he's here. He's looking to take control of a situation. Look at him. He got his fist right there. So your divine masculine here is determined. Even though he's going through something, okay, his days are rainy, his days are cloudy, right? Because we all know when your divine feminine is not in your life, there's no sunshine when she's gone, right? So right now your divine masculine is feeling very down and out, but he's determined to take control of the situation, okay? Will he do it? That's completely up to him. but he's determined to take control of the situation. And see what's behind him. Look at that. Okay, he knows you guys are in a spiritual connection. You could be dealing with the Aries or Taurus, and then we have Taurus here. Okay, so he's determined to take control of a situation, a relationship. What I want to use, Let's go ahead and use these. Since I had a dream about amethyst, we're going to use these cards here. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. What is the message here? How does divine masculine feel about the divine feminine? How does divine masculine feel about the divine feminine? Mature woman and wife, please. So he feels like you're mature enough. He views you as somebody that's mature, somebody that's wifey material, somebody that's very compassionate when it comes to kids. It's like he feels like you're very great with children. Okay. Let's see. Look at you. Bam. Can't make this up. The empress. Holy Spirit, guys. What is this? Mature woman and wife, Holy Spirit. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Okay. So she's a 6. And then we got the 6. I heard, please don't go. Please don't go. So your divine masculine don't want you to go, right? The 6 of Swords is all about leaving something behind, walking away, right? Letting the sun set on the situation. Look at that sunset back there. Okay? Letting the sun set on the situation. Your divine masculine does not want this situation with you to set. Okay? So if you walked away from your divine masculine, he wants you to come back. Okay? He wants to have a conversation to you about coming back or about getting back together. Okay? Yes, because he wants a change here with this Wheel of Fortune. Your divine masculine could be going through some cycles here that's ending with that coffin, the High Priestess. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So remember when I said in my past videos here, to me, the High Priestess is the 5D conscious of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, okay? This is the consciousness right before the divine masculine and divine feminine split in two, okay? So your divine masculine wants you to return back to the 5D. Your divine masculine wants you to open yourself back up to him, okay? You could be not talking to your divine masculine right now, right? But he knows you're very intuitive, right? He knows you, this is how he's feeling about you, right? So he knows you're very intuitive. He knows you are the High Priestess. He knows you are his divine feminine, okay? Because you guys have telepathy, okay? You guys are sending each other telepathy messages. Your divine masculine could be experiencing a lot of synchronicities when it comes to you, like, for example, seeing your birthday everywhere, seeing your name everywhere, seeing your initials everywhere. He could be seeing synchronicities when he's thinking about you. 222. I see 122 here. Okay, so he could be seeing like numbers and things that remind him of you. Okay. The Queen of Swords. So how he's feeling about you right now is that you're cold as ice. Okay. You could be cutting through the BS, seeing through the BS, right? You got your sword up. But he wants to conversate with you. Okay, excuse me. He wants to converse with you. Okay, he wants to have a conversation with you. He wants to have some type of conversation to where it'll transform something. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what is. I want to see how I'm gonna lay these out. Because I wasn't expecting it to be 2 cards. So we'll go ahead and put this here. All right. So this Prince of this, Holy Spirit, anything, guys. Okay, yeah. So your divine masculine right now, he could be a little bit confused with that 7 of Cups of equal give and take aspect here. He's trying to balance some things out. He could be asking and receiving money at work. Okay. It could be focused on work. But your divine masculine here, he wants to have some type of equal give and take. All right. He wants to share something with you. It could be property. It could be his time and efforts. So he definitely wants to come in and share something with you. All right. Holy Spirit and guys, what is this Prince of this? Putting some investments and want to make and have some return in investments. Yeah, look at this. The unknown card. Yeah. So your divine masculine here, he wants to share something with you, but he may be confused at this particular time. He may not be seeing clearly at this moment, okay? But all he do know is that he wants to share something with you, okay, and that he sees you as every woman, okay. He wants to share his time, his efforts with you, okay. But he's probably unclear about how you're feeling about that, okay, with this unknown card. So yes, he wants to invest into you. He wants to share with you. Okay. He wants to equal give and take with you, but he's not sure here. Okay. He's coming up as the King of Cups, which means he has a lot of love for you. He has a lot of love to give. Okay. But right now he's repressing those emotions. Okay. And it could be through drinking, intoxicating behaviors, going out. I heard he could be dating, doing dating apps and things like that. Still out there exploring his options. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what's the Seven of Cups. How's the divine masculine feeling about the divine feminine? The Sun. Look at that. You could be dealing with the Leo. Doesn't have to be. He could be a Leo. Doesn't have to be. You guys can have Leo in your chart. Doesn't have to be. But your divine masculine here, okay. I feel like your divine masculine feels like you are the light out of the confusion. Look at this. Look at this. You see that light that's sparking back there? Your divine masculine feels like you are the light out of this debauchery here, okay? He feels like you are the sun. He happy, joy. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, right? So he feels like you are the sunshine here. And he feels like if he just sticks with you, if he follows you, right, he'll see his way out of this energy here, okay? Look at that. And this is the wife here. She's holding a child. And then the sun card here. She's holding a child. Okay. Your divine masculine here. He wants to have a child with you. He wants to marry you. Okay. But your divine masculine has some things that he needs to purge from himself. Okay. Yeah, because right now he can't see. Right now he's so stuck in listening to other people's opinions. He has all type of different people that's requiring his energy, right? And he can't see and think straight. Okay, he's in a mental prison at this particular time, and he feels like you are going to be the guiding light out of this energy. Okay, Seven of Cups, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles. Your divine masculine feels like you are the all in all. Your divine masculine feels like he can have complete happiness in everything he ever wished for. Okay? With this Ten of Pentacles. Okay? But again, like I said, this is what he wants, right? This is what the divine masculine can get if he comes out of this energy, right? Coming out of this energy of treating you like an option and things of that matter, or dating around or indulging in whatever toxicity that he's indulging in. When he comes out of this energy, if he follows the guiding light out of this energy here, he's going to get the Ten of Pentacles and he's going to get that sun, okay? If he doesn't wait too long, right? Because some of your divine feminines is not just gonna sit around and wait for you forever, right? So we have the Seven of Swords here. Cheating, lying, sneaking. It could represent theft. It could represent somebody having some type of secret plans. Your divine masculine can have some type of secret plans when it comes to. I heard your divine masculine is in stealth mode right now. Okay. Your divine masculine. I feel this particular group of divine masculines, they are starting to have an awakening. I feel like here they're starting to see that little light there through all of this craziness that's going around, or all this craziness that they're indulging in. They're starting to see that little light. They're starting to follow the sun here. Okay. All right, so let's see, privileged lady. How does the divine masculine feel with the divine feminine, with this privileged lady and this cheerfulness, please? It's so windy outside. Woo! I don't know if y'all hear that, but I am upstate New York in the mountains. It is windy as heck. Woo! Wind play no game. Privileged lady, Holy Spirit, angels and guides. Yes, privileged lady and cheerfulness. How does divine masculine? Oh, all right. Look at this. So your divine masculine here, he has some type of secret plans to reconcile with you here. Yeah, your divine masculine is having some type of secret plans to reconcile with you. He could be even have his abandoned ship. Yeah, he's gonna have to abandon ship. He's gonna have to abandon ship from these other options. He's gonna have to abandon ship when it comes to whatever toxic behaviors he's indulging in. Rather it's women, drinking, drugging, whatever toxic behaviors that he's indulging in. He has to purge that. Okay, he's gonna have to abandon ship with that. You gotta jump out that boat, baby. You gotta jump out that boat. Swim towards the sun. Swim towards the sun. Cheerfulness. How do you feel about the divine feminine? Your divine masculine is watching you. Yeah. Your divine masculine is watching you. Your divine masculine is watching you because he wants to talk to you. Okay. He wants to have some type of transformation. And the roses here, they have thorns. So I just heard you can't have a beautiful garden without a couple of thorns or something like that. Okay, so um, your divine masculine knows that he done wrong to you. He knows. He has the clarity of the things that he done, sneaking, lying, cheating, and things like that. Okay, but he also wants to transform it here. He wants to have some type of fresh start. He wants to reconcile because he views you as a privileged lady. He views you as somebody here very creative, very intuitive, very compassionate. Okay, here we go with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck because he's dealing with the Capricorn towards Virgo. But just divine masculine here wants to offer you some type of stability. He's definitely working on his money though. Your divine masculine does not want to come back to you empty-handed. Okay, because your divine masculine at this point when he wants to come back towards you, he wants to actually show you. And men, we know how men is. I'm sorry, men, but I ain't trying to talk about you, but we know how men is, right? Men, they want to be able to provide for you, right? Like us divine feminine, we like all we need is your love. All we need is your love. But divine masculines don't think that way. Let's be real here. Divine masculines don't think that way. The way divine masculines show their love is they need to be able to provide for you. They need to be able to give you this Ten of Pentacles, okay? So that's what this particular divine masculine is working on. Queen of Cups, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. So you may not be getting any movement from your divine masculine at this particular time, okay? He could be a little bit stubborn, all right? He could be a little bit immature, okay? Could even be a little bit laziness when it comes to offering you any kind of stability here, okay? But I feel like here, your divine masculine, he wants to, um, I heard, kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Okay, so your divine masculine may want to just come in and chill with you for a little while, want to just talk to you, not give you any, like commitment or anything stable here. I heard he just wants to come in and be a friend. He just wants to spend time with you. He just wants to feel your energy. Okay, and that's completely up to the divine feminine, right? If you're able to handle talking to your divine masculine without being in your emotions, okay, because the Queen of Cups, she's very in tune with her emotions, okay? She's not immature. She didn't come up as the Page of Cups. She's very mature, right? With this mature woman, she's very mature when it comes to her emotions, okay? So she's able, this Queen of Cups is able to talk to her divine masculine without getting all of her feelings. She's able to enjoy time with her divine masculine without getting all into her feelings, okay? This particular divine feminine is not expecting any commitment from the divine masculine, and that's the way you should have it. You shouldn't be expecting anything from the divine masculine because he just may not be ready, okay? And expectations set you up for rejection, right? When you're expecting somebody to do something, if you're expecting somebody to express something, if you're expecting somebody to give you something, that's where the disappointment comes in, right? So yes, your divine masculine is very compassionate about you. Okay, they do want to take some type of action towards you. They do want to start over. Okay, some of your divine masculine is very passionate about you, but look, right? He wants to take some type of action. He wants to have some type of passionate communication. Could be sexual here. Okay, But right at this particular time, right, he's very non-committal still, right? He still could be indulging in other women and things of that matter. He's not offering any stability here, right? Because he's still in some type of um, passionate state here. He's still in some type of toxic behaviors. And he definitely wants to take some type of action to you, of course, but he's still running around as well. Okay, so just beware of that. All right, there he goes again. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Queen of Cups. How does divine masculine feel? How does divine feminine? How does divine masculine feel about the divine feminine? Okay. All right. Yeah. See, he's still stuck in his head right now. Your divine masculine at this particular time, he still have a lot of energies pulling on him. Okay. He's still confused. His energy and thoughts are still scattered. Okay. He may want to come and talk to you because he feels like you can give him some type of sense of direction. Yeah. So your divine masculine wants to come in and talk to you and just share your time and energy with you because he feels like you give him some type of sense of direction. Okay. He's definitely all in his head in a mental prison about you because perhaps he didn't give you stability or he doesn't feel like he's stable enough to give you any stability right now. Okay. And he's all in his head about that because he still have a lot of things that's going on around him. All right. Okay, that could be heartbreaking to you, but it's also heartbreaking to your divine masculine. Don't think for a second that your divine masculine don't feel your heartbreak because you guys are twins. Okay, and your divine masculine here, he could be running away a little bit, okay, or avoiding you a bit because he knows that he broke your heart and he's also feeling heartbroken as well. Okay, so he could be, indulging in toxic behaviors and things like that to try to numb this pain. Okay, so let's see. How does divine Oh gosh, how does divine masculine feels about the divine feminine with main female? Yeah, your divine masculine is getting real choked up. Now I don't feel like crying, right? But you know how like when you watching a sad movie, right? And you try not to cry, but your nose start filling up and stuff, right? And that's what just happened to me. So your divine masculine could be feeling choked up and things when he's talking about you, or when somebody asks about you, or when he's thinking about you, he could probably be getting choked up. Okay. So let's see, main female and conversation. What's this conversation about? How's he feeling about the divine feminine? Okay, yeah, conversation, tower moment. So he could have some type of conversation with you or about you, okay? And whatever this conversation is, it's a wake up call or it's a sudden realization here. Um, there's definitely some foundations here that's crumbling. Maybe an old way of thinking. Whatever walls that he was trying to build up around him. I feel like when he has a conversation with you, it's like those walls crumble down or cease to exist. I heard. Okay, yeah, because your divine masculine wants to come in and be stable for you. Okay, he wants to have a conversation that's going to open some type of barrier up for you guys. Conversation and main female. I feel like it's going to be a shock for you here. Oh wow, look at that. Now we've seen him, right, with the Knight of Wands upright, okay? And he wants to have a conversation with you, right? I feel like it's going to be a shock to you, right? You're gonna be like, you said what now? You say you don't want to be a player no more. You said what now? You want to be my main now? What? Yeah. So I feel like it's going to be some type of shock here. Some barriers are going to be break. I said some barriers are going to be break. I just heard in my head, break every chain, break every chain. So your divine masculine here, it could be a shock here, okay? That your divine masculine here is breaking some type of pattern here when it comes to being non-committal, okay? He may be having a conversation with some type of main female in his life. It could be a mother, it could be a sister, it could be anybody here, okay? So somebody could have shocked his world and told him, how you gonna want her as a main female and you want to be a player? You got to not be a player anymore. So somebody here could be telling him that. You can't be into third parties and things of that matter, okay? Right? You got the strength here, could be dealing with the Leo, don't have to be. But your divine masculine here is having a sudden realization through some type of conversation with somebody that he needs to be able to tame himself. He needs to be able to tame himself and his addictions, okay? And I feel like he's having some type of powerful realization that that's what he needs to do. He needs to be more committed, or he needs to change some type of toxic addiction that he has, some type of toxic pattern. Okay? Let's see what this Three of Wands is for Spirit, Angels, and Guides. So we see this man on the ladder, okay, going up to the sun, climbing up to the sun, I feel. I heard if you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. I don't know who that's for, all right? But somebody here, okay, we got the Eight of Wands that turned around, that's communication. So your divine masculine here may be trying to rise above this third party energy that he's so used to being in, okay? Starting to step into his virtue. And again, like I said at the beginning of the read, your divine masculine is willing to wait for you, okay? But he has to be able, and while he's waiting for you, he needs to be healing and he needs to be working on whatever toxicity that he has going on in his life. How does he feel about the divine feminine? Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles, so he wants to hold on to you quite tight. He wants to hold on to you tight here. Okay, he wants to hold on to you tight. Your divine masculine knows that you are a hidden gem. He knows you are a hidden treasure here. Okay, and he wants to hold on to you tight. Like I said, he's going to wait for you. He's holding on to you, however he can. Right. And also, I feel like here your divine masculine is so deep into this toxicity here that it's going to be hard for him to let that go. Okay, so be aware of that as well. That's going to be hard for your divine masculine to let a certain way go. He could have been indulging in this certain pattern in quite some time. Okay. We have Justice. Could be a Libra, don't have to be. Okay, you could be a Libra, they could be a Libra, you could have Libra in your chart. Your divine masculine is holding on to you tight because he wants to be able to come in and bring justice. He wants to be able to come in and balance the scales between you guys, okay? I heard divine timing. I don't see the temperance out here, but I heard divine timing. So your divine masculine feels like is all in divine timing. So your divine masculine here wants to hold on to you here, okay? Because he know if he waits on divine timing, he's going to have a chance to make it right with you, okay? Two of Swords here. So you may be a little bit closed off towards your divine masculine, or he could be, distributing closed offness towards you. Okay, your divine masculine is still a confused state. Your divine masculine still has to make some decisions in their life. Okay, to end certain cycles. Okay, so your divine masculine could be closed off to ending some cycles here. All right, and that's just going to prolong the reunion. Okay, divine masculine, if you're watching, it's just going to prolong the union. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if your divine masculine can say anything to you right now. What would it be? Well, first, before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and see what this coffin is. We're gonna see what the coffin is. So what is okay? So something here could be ending in court. Around with your divine masculine here, something here could be ending in court. All right, let's see. What is this ending here, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides? Ending of some type of wish fulfillment. Ending to drinking, because the Nine of Cups could exhibit um somebody who likes to drink. Okay, so your divine masculine right now feels like here that he put the nail in the coffin when it comes to you guys' relationship, okay? And he's realizing now that is what he wishes for. It's his wish fulfillment. Your divine masculine right now could be in the mindset right now, okay, in the prison mindset of everything that I ever wish for always ends. or everything I ever wanted always I never can get it, or it's out of reach. Okay, I heard, but he feels like he wishes for you, and you're his Ten of Cups. What is this cycle here? Okay, yeah, so something here is definitely changing for your divine masculine. Some type of wish fulfillment. I feel like it's whatever your divine masculine thought that he wanted here. Okay, whatever toxic um addictions or things that your divine masculine thought that he wanted here, that's subject to change. Okay, that's subject to change. So your divine masculine here is going through some type of karmic cycle here that's ending. Okay, something that he thought he wanted. Okay. So let's see what's he in prison about. So some of your divine masculines could be in prison physically, and some of them could be in a mental prison. So let's see what this prison card is for the divine masculine, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So he's definitely in his head about walking away from you here with this Eight of Cups. He's definitely in his head if you're, working on yourself. The divine masculine is definitely in his head about you walking away from him now. Okay, you could be a Pisces, you don't have to be. He could be a Pisces, don't have to be. But your divine masculine right now, he is in suspension. Okay, so I heard he's in divine penitentiary right now. Your divine masculine is in straight up divine penitentiary. Okay, so divine got your divine masculine hanging up. Like, no, you're not going back. You're not traveling on this path until you get some freaking clarity. Until you start purging the things that you need to purge. You're not going to continue down this path with your divine feminine. Okay. So right now, your divine masculine is in divine penitentiary. Okay. Yeah, because he wants his Ten of Cups. He wants you. He wants to have everything with you. He wants to have the Ten of Pentacles. He wants to have the Ten of Cups with you. But right now, he's in divine penitentiary. Divine got him in jail. Okay. We got the Three of Wands. See? See? Divine has your divine masculine right now in divine penitentiary. Okay? Because he's sitting around waiting for something, or he's still indulging in third party situations and things like that. Okay, so he's in divine penitentiary right now. Okay, and divine said you are not going to walk down this path when you stay here long enough, when you do your divine penitentiary time and you get the clarity, and when you start acting like you got some freaking sense, I'll let you go, and then I'll put the divine feminine back in your hand, and you'll be able to continue down this path with her. But if not, you're gonna be locked up. He won't let you out. Let's see, divine masculine here. Holy Spirit, guys, what's going on? Why the divine masculine here for the overall energy, Holy Spirit, and guys, he wanted to let you know, baby, I'm here. He's still here. He's still thinking about you. He's still very upset with things that he's done. Okay, he's very upset. He's in divine penitentiary right now. And what do you do when you're in jail? The only thing you got to do in jail is to exercise, eat, sleep, poop, and think about the things that you've done wrong. Yes, indeed. Divine masculine. Walked away. What I tell you? What I tell you? So right now, your divine masculine here, he's very in he's in divine penitentiary right now. Okay, and he's like, man, look at this bitch. He's like, damn, I let her get away, or damn, why I walk away from her. Okay. So that's what he's thinking about at this particular time. That's how he's feeling. He's upset with himself for walking away and playing mind games with you. Okay. He's reassessing his choices here. Was it a wise choice to walk away from her? Dang, I shouldn't have did that. Okay. I shouldn't have made those choices. I shouldn't have backstabbed her. Okay. Here we go. He wants a reconciliation though. Your divine masculine is upset with him for involving you in a third party situation. Your divine masculine is upset with himself because he has an addiction of having multiple people. Okay, rather it's female, rather it's male. Okay, they have an addiction of having multiple people. Okay, so So let's go ahead and see what the Divine Masculine wants to say to you. What the Divine Masculine wants to say to you for those who are in separation of their Divine Masculine, meaning no contact whatsoever, no text, no calls, no emails, no nothing. So let's see what he wants to say to you. What does your Divine Masculine want to say to you? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Those who are in separation, Spirit, thank you. When you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. So, what your Divine Masculine wants you to know is that your Divine Masculine could be in a bit of anxiety about if you are going for a soulmate or something like that. He could be having a bit of anxiety, okay? But also, your Divine Masculine wants you to know that he knows that you are a soulmate. He knows that you guys have a soul connection here because when you guys met, right? They didn't feel no anxiety. They didn't feel any agitation from you, right? They was completely able to relax and be their true self, right? When you and your Divine Masculine was together, it was like you guys soul connected, right? And you guys would be able to be completely comfortable with each other. Somebody Divine Masculine here likes to sit Indian style. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So, for those who are in contact with their Divine Masculine, okay, what do they wish to say to you that they are not expressing to you? What do they want to say to their Divine Feminine that they're not expressing to them? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Oh, right away. You say, I want to say it. You want a person who comes into your life by accident and stays on purpose, okay? So it was a complete accident that you guys met, but he knows that you are his other half. He knows you the yin to the yang, the yang to the yin, you know, right? And he's determined to stay in your life on purpose. Even if you show him that you don't want him anymore, because that's what he definitely did to you. But your Divine Masculine is determined to stay into your life some way, some shape, some form, because he needs to feel that connection between you guys, okay? All right, in the bottom of the deck here, you are on your way to meeting your true love, okay? So, and some of you guys could be calling in soulmates, those who are in separation of Divine Masculines, okay? You guys could be calling in soulmates and things of that matter, okay? And I feel like here, this is the Ace of Cups, okay, in the deck of playing cards. So your Divine Masculine definitely wants to offer you an Ace of Cups. But for some of you that decided to, take another route away from your Divine Masculine, okay, he wants you to know that he knows that you are very loving and that a soulmate will come your way, okay? And I don't think he's gonna like that very much, but it's like, what can you really say, right? If you're not doing anything to keep me. And then it's like, for the people who are in contact with your Divine Masculine wants to offer you an Ace of Cups, just point blank, period. Okay? So that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for viewing my video. I know it was a little long, but I had to get that message out for you guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to get in contact with me, all of my information is in the description. I'll definitely see you next time. Namaste.